Hi, welcome to the Retirement Railroad Matinee Modeling Tip of the Day. I'm Steve, and once again we're going to look at JMRI Operations. This is step 7 in the setup process, and it's the last step before we actually run trains. Okay, so let's go to the screen. I'll show you what we're going to do. All right, here we go. We got JMRI open already. We're gonna open up operations, and we're gonna go down here to trains. All right, and as you can see here, I have 14 trains. All right, and I've gone back and I've reviewed their schedule simply because I wanted to make sure it flows right. Okay, and we'll just go through them. Like starting at midnight, and it's not going to show us, is it? There it is. Okay. There's the times over there on the left. All right, starting at midnight, we're going to run the Twin City outbound, which is a manifest train, Burlington manifest train from Chicago to the Twin Cities. Then at 1 o'clock, in the morning, we run the Santa Fe Lockport local. Okay, and it goes and sets out and picks up cars over in Lockport, which is the gravel and grain elevator and refinery and harbor. Okay, then at 2 o'clock, Santa Fe does western suburb switching, Fairview and Cicero. Right, that's the Pepperidge Farm Bakery, the Heinz Lumber Yard, and the Cicero Engine Facility, along with the Fairview storage track. Then we do Santa Fe does the South Sider. Okay, that switches the South Side local, which is the stockyards, packing plant, storage facility, and the waste dump for the stockyard packing plant as well. At 4 in the morning, CBQ local switching for the Aurora Eola Yard and team track. Then we go at 5 a.m. the Western Coal Drag comes in inbound and ends up at our Aurora Eola Yard. Then the Burlington does an exchange with the Santa Fe at 8 o'clock in the morning. It takes cars over to the Santa Fe yard, which is Van Buren Street, and brings cars back. At 9 a.m., Santa Fe Southwest Manifest, which is outbound freight from Santa Fe to LA. Okay. Noon is the Burlington CB&Q Western outbound, and it's a manifest freight leaving the Aurora Eola Yard and going off to All Points West, terminating in Denver, aka staging. Okay. Then at 1 p.m., Southwest Manifest inbound from LA to Van Buren Street Yard. Then Santa Fe does the afternoon exchange, bringing over cars from Van Buren Street and picking up at Eola. Then at 4 p.m., the Burlington does a Western coal drag outbound. Okay? And at 8 o'clock at night, Twin Cities inbound comes in from staging to Aurora Eola. That's that manifest, return of the manifest freight. And finally, the inbound manifest from All Points West comes in at 10 p.m. So you can kind of see a flow to these trains and their schedule, I hope. At least that's what I'm attempting to get. So, now that we have all that in, what do we do? Well, now we want to build some trains. Okay? And let's go ahead and build the first one. We'll start right at the night. Okay? So we built it, and it says built 12 cars at the Aurora Eola Yard. So let's print it, and I can print to a printer, okay, or and or I can save it as a PDF file. So I am gonna print it, but I'm also going to save it as a PDF file. I hope. Well, it may only let me print it once. Or I've got to wait for it to finish printing. Okay, now it says print. Now I already clicked to print it again, and now I want to print it to a PDF so I can show you what it looks like. Alright, and I'm going to call this Twin Cities Outbound. And today's date. Alright, and save it. Now I'm going to open that up so I can show you what it looks like. If I can remember where I put that folder, we'll be doing really good. I think it's in here. Okay, transform power, that's not it. Well, let's just print it again and see where I have it sent to. Trains, operations, okay. So we actually want to go to build trains. Ah, there we are. Operations, Twin Cities Outbound. Here it is. So now we have our manifest switch list for the CBS manifest to the Twin Cities. And here's all the pickups we make at Aurora Eola. And here's what we leave at staging. All the same cars. Okay. Pretty simple and straightforward. So whoever's running the Eola yard has to assemble this train. And then another crew comes in to take this train to staging. So that's how easy it is once you have everything in to JMRI to randomly build a train to run. Okay, so you got switching covered and building and actually running the train. So pretty neat. Okay, I got to be honest. I did run a test. You saw that on my menu. I did run a test on a different train and route earlier, and it bombed the first time. And I found out what I did wrong. I corrected it, and I don't think I had enough room in the siding or in that yard to build the train or something. I don't remember what it was, but it bombed. I figured out what it was. Easy to fix. Okay. So this looks like it's a beer train. It's got a lot of reefers. So, all right. That concludes part 7, the final part of setup. Now we have everything we need for our next part, part 8, to actually run and test the running of our railroad via JMRI. So I want to thank you for joining me here at the Retirement Railroad Matinee Modeling Tip of the Day. I'm Steve, and y'all have a great day. Bye now.